Now, Lucia, because she's so ambitious, like I said, she's going to be our corporate CEO someday. She took on not one job tonight, she took on two. I tell you. But she's only getting paid for one job. Anyway, so Lucia, you are also our timer tonight, and the timer has a very important job, which is to give us a report. How did our table topic respondents, how much time did they take? How much time did our speakers take? And how much time did our evaluators take? So Ms. Lu, let us have your report, your timer's report. You want to come to the front? From your position.
Usually we will report each person's minutes, but I'm sorry, I didn't catch one person's name. Sonia. Okay, the first person is Li Shang, it's 2 minutes, 33 seconds. The second person, Li Shang, is 1 minute, 47 seconds. Third person, Raymond Li, 1 minute, 44. Li Shen, 2 minutes, 41. Tao Fan, 1 minute, 11 seconds. Victor Tao, 1 minute, 8 seconds. Qiao Zhao, 1 minute, 57 seconds. Joyce Yu, 1 minute, 58 seconds. Xiaoping, 1 minute, 56 seconds. I'm just very impressed of these three persons. They just within the time frame very well. And the third person, last person, Joseph, is 1 minute, 50 seconds. For the speech, Alan Chen, 6 minutes, 51 seconds. Setru is 7 minutes, 20 seconds. It's within the frame. For evaluation, Sarah, 3 minutes, 42. You should control time. For the Lucia, it's 2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Thank you very much. Before we take questions, I just want to make 3 very brief points. The first, thank you very much, Lucia, for that job as our timer. I noticed, again, she had to be diligent through the course. During the meeting, while every one of us could sort of wander our minds and think about other things, poor Lucia had to sort of keep track of all the time. So I thank you, Lucia, for doing that. So very good. Now, a couple things. Most clubs meet in the evening or on a Saturday morning. And those clubs usually meet for 2 hours. Some clubs meet at lunchtime. Their meetings last for 1 hour because people have to go back to work. So I just want you to know that. Typically a meeting, the 2-hour meetings that are at night or on a Saturday morning will have not 2 speeches, but 3 and sometimes 4 speeches. And most of those meetings usually have about 9 or 10 table topics responses as we had this evening. The second thing I want to mention is that if you are interested in visiting a club and you want some information about specific clubs, maybe where you work, or maybe near where you work, or where you live, you can contact the email addresses of myself, Amelia Bod, and your good friend, your leader tonight, Mr. Alan Chen, are here. Email us and tell us where you work, what company, because who knows, there may be a company, there may be a club where you work, or where the location of your office, and finally also the location of where you live, what neighborhood, because then we can try to find you a club that is convenient for you. Finally, I want to mention that people who join a Toastmasters Club, in addition to getting a whole bunch of educational materials, they also receive a Toastmaster magazine once a month. Now, our good friend, past District Governor Amelia Bod, and our club president, Sarah Porterfield, has enough magazines, maybe for all of our table topic respondents, all of our leaders, all of our volunteers tonight, our very helpful volunteers, and maybe for any extras as well. So I just want to mention that to you. And finally, again, if you are interested in getting in touch, please contact the 3 of us. I think we have time for maybe one or 2 questions and maybe 5 minutes of questions and answers at most. Maybe 3 minutes, we'll see. Are there any questions from the members of the audience about how the Toastmasters program works? Okay, yes, sir. What's your first name?
My first name is Xue Lei.
Okay, yes. What's your question, sir?
I'm not very sure it's appropriate to ask, but how much is the membership fee?
A typical membership fee, it averages, because each club sometimes have their own separate fees, but on average, it usually works out to about 6 times 12, we're looking at about $70 a year, okay? And again, some clubs are slightly higher, maybe slightly lower, because there is a standard fee that goes to the world headquarters to pay for the small staff and the magazines every month. And then some clubs also charge a little extra, maybe to, like, for example, how tea time works, okay? And then there's a $20 new member fee. But the bottom line is this. It's not very much money, as you can see. It's also tax deductible. So for those of you that prepare your own tax returns, It's a 100% deductible and Schedule A. Who's our accountant? Where's our accountant here, right? I think you'll vouch for that, right? Yeah, yes.
It's a 2% limitation.
That's right?
Yeah.
Right, and so that is that. Now, Alan, you had a comment about that, right?
Yeah, it's actually really cheap. It's almost free if you consider it. I mean, it's like a few dinners, and that's it. You cover for the whole year. So cost is really not an issue. Actually, I've heard some people who visited Toastmasters in China, like in Beijing and Shanghai, it's much more expensive. They pay like several hundred yen, yeah, because they have to rent the location. So, I mean, you get much better.
By the way, we do want to thank Fordham University and certainly the Jesuits here at Fordham for allowing the space for this meeting tonight. I take it it's pretty, you have a good deal here,
Did
right?
everybody get a copy?
It's about 20 cents a day. Now, Subway, round trip is $4, right? So 20 cents a day, not a bad deal.